check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Unboxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, some rumors out there, especially according to Mike Rock, Copper Ringer, that Luis Collazo and Jose Benavidez is going to take place sometime on ESPN Plus this summer. I think it's an okay fight, man. I think it's a good fight. Jose Benavidez hasn't fought since, losing to Terrence Crawford last year. And Luis Collazo, I think, got a win in March. So it's Goodfellow Sports TV. We back. One time for the one time we grinding. Appreciate everybody showing love to the channel. So this is a solid fight right here, man. Collazo is known to, to eat young fighters alive, or fighters that's on the up and expose them. Hurting Victor Ortiz's jaw. Upsetting Sammy Vasquez, a guy who had a lot of hopes coming out the military, and a lot of people thought could become world champion. So it's one last hoorah for Luis Collazo to upset another up-and-coming fighter. A lot of people want to see what type of talent improvement or how resilient Jose Benavidez is bouncing back from a loss to Terrence Crawford. So we waiting to see. And this will be an ultimate test for Jose Benavidez, see if he is actually a top contender in the welterweight division. We don't know that. We know that Terrence Crawford outclassed him. I felt that Crawford won every round. People try to make it seem closer than what it was. And that's the story of boxing. Boxing fans always trying to take an angle that don't need to be took in a sport like Danny Jacobs Canelo. Canelo dominated that fight at least 9 rounds to 3. I accept 8-4. I really don't even see 4 rounds that, Danny Jacobs won. But you know what? It's always a guy that don't like the other fighter that won and going to try to play an angle. So it's hard to get, unless you knock somebody out. And even sometimes you knock somebody, he hit him on the side of the head, or he hit him in the back of the head, or he hit him in the liver, or in the kidney or something. It's always somebody trying to play some angle and trying to take something away from the winning fighter. So at the end of the day, this shows how good Benavidez is. Is Benavidez at least, can he blow away Luis Collazo and send Collazo in a retirement home? If that's the question. If he can, then you know what? Then he can fight another top 10 guy like Ingus, or he can fight Alexander Booth Putin, and then we can really see how he does, how his leg feel. But it's crazy that I think him and Crawford fought, I can't remember, last September, October, or something like that. Now he just not coming back. He should have been way more active than what he was. But hey, at the end of the day, he want to let his leg heal, continue to rehab his leg. But from a standpoint, Collazo was always a live dog. He tried to get that Danny fight. Now he kind of working with ESPN. He was supposed to fight Bud this year. A lot of people balked at it, so they pulled it out the cards and tried to get Danny, then tried to get Amir Khan. But yeah, this is a good fight. I think Benavidez, height could give Collazo some problems, but it ain't nothing that Collazo ain't seen in the sport of boxing. I feel that Collazo is still can fight. I didn't see his last fight, and since the shoulder injury, but you got a guy that got a bad shoulder and a guy that got a bad leg, so kind of a handicap fight, and I'm not joking, but we'll see, man. Benavidez got to establish his jab and establish his range, but Collazo already know he can't move that well. So does Collazo still have enough energy and leg spring in him to really move around, expose that lack of mobility that Jose Benavidez got? I wouldn't count the old wily veteran out from New York. So I think it's an underrated fight. It's a good undercard fight. And at the end of the day, it seems that Top Rank is having better overall fight cards than PBC, Fox, and Showtime. We just talked about how terrible and atrocious that Charlo card was. Once again, the Crawford and Amir Khan card, top to bottom, was the best card of this year. And I'm not saying in years past that would have been the case. It probably would have been the middle of the pack card last year, but this year it's been atrocious cards by the Zone, atrocious cards by PBC, and it seems that ESPN is gonna have the best fight cards out there this year, because now they coming up with whatever card they got coming up in the summer. This is gonna be a good undercard fight right here. This is probably gonna be a better undercard fight than you used to seeing. So, like I said before, it's a game fight. If it got a solid main event, I'll watch it. But if these fight cards or these main events not going to be worth my time, I'm just not going to be paying attention to them this summer, man. I don't understand why boxing don't put its best product on in the summer. I don't understand that. There's nothing else going on in the summer. You got tennis. You got a little bit of golf. Usually when the Olympics come around, the Olympics next year. So you really don't have nothing going on this year. or usually most summers it's the dog days. And we say the dog days mean no football, no basketball, none but baseball. Nobody really care about baseball these days like that. So I don't understand why boxing wait till the fall when you got college football, basketball come back to put on their premier content. They should be putting on their best content in the summer, but maybe most fighters don't want to train and sacrifice their summer to get ready for a fight. A lot of guys don't want to. They want to get their fight in before Christmas, before New Year's as well too. So that's something to look at. But it's Goodfella Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. And let me know what y'all think about this matchup between Jose Benavidez and Luis Collazo. You know what I'm saying? First person to email me who they think gonna win this fight, I'll send them a gift card from the Health Blaze. So if you email me and tell me who you think gonna win this card, I'll email you something from the Health Blaze. But don't forget to check out our sponsor, the Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing, get you 18% off the 100% all natural products from lotion, soaps, foot soaks, muscle relaxer rubs, and much, much more. Check them out, man. The Health Blaze website, promo code, description, get that 18% off. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. All those links or information are in the description. Want to know where the intro instrumental come at? That link in the description as well. Goodfella Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Make sure you check out the Patreon. Share the videos. The best donation you can make. One time for the one time we gone.